So today I'm filming a very exciting video for you guys. I'm going to be doing a transitioning kind of makeup tutorial for fall because it's not fall yet, so it's still kind of early to be doing full-on vampy like dark looks, but I still wanted to play with some bold colors. It's still colorful, so it's not too like wintry or fall-y. It's just like smack dab in the middle. I like to think it's just a really good transitioning way to do your makeup if you don't want to go full on fall but you want to add some dimension in there, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I used lots of warm colors on the eyes, and then I went with a bold lip, but it's not too vampy or anything. It's like a berry, and then it has some gloss in there, so it's not like your deep dark bold like matte lip. It's like glossy, it's a little bit more wearable, and I just love the way it came out. I was just playing with everything and I got this look. And so yeah, if you want to see this makeup look, go ahead and keep watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, BritanyRaquell. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so 3 times a week. And yeah, let's get into it. Guys, starting off with the skin, I'm using this Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer, and I'm going to apply this all over. I used to actually not like this, but if you use it alone, it's really good. It just doesn't mix well with other primers. And then for concealer, I'm going to be using this one from the Stick Foundation from STILA. It has a little concealer on top, and I'm going to be using this under my eyes first just to correct a little bit. Also going to be using the same concealer on my eyelids to use as an eyeshadow primer. Now to go ahead and blend that in, I'm taking the Sephora brush. I actually got this for my VIB Rouge welcome kit, and it works really good under the eyes, so I'm just blending that in. Now for foundation, I'm taking that same foundation stick, and I'm going to be using the foundation side this time, and I'm going to apply this all over the skin. This foundation is really good, but it's super powdery, so if you have dry skin, you probably won't like it. But what I like to do is actually mix it with my Dior Air Flash foundation. So I'm going to be taking this foundation, and then I'm just going to spray that onto this sponge right here. This is the Morphe sponge, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with the sponge, and it just makes the foundation so amazing. Like, this is an amazing combination. It just looks so flawless on the skin, so I just really love the mixture of those two. Now for concealer today, I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC20, and I'm going to be applying this under my eyes and also to highlight the center of my face. And guys, I just remember how much I love this concealer. It's just so good, and it's a little bit more affordable than some of the high-end concealers that have been coming out lately, and I've just really been liking it. Oh my gosh, Brittany, you're just so attractive. Then I'm just going to blend that in with the same sponge. Okay, now to go ahead and bake the face, I'm taking the Airspun COTY loose, or the COTY Airspun loose powder. And one thing I really like about this sponge is, as you can see here, you blend out your lines, and you could go ahead and already have the powder on the other side because they both fit under your eyes. And so I just like blending it out with the pointy side and then just going straight in with the powder after that because I already have it on my sponge, and it just makes it super duper easy to bake without your eyes creasing, if you know what I'm saying. And then I'm going to go ahead and just bake the rest of my face. And I'm also using that to set my eyelids as a base. Now starting off with eyeshadow, I'm taking the color Buns on a transition shade brush, and I'm just going to apply this to my crease and above it. Okay, then I'm taking Jax, which is this really pretty reddish brown shade, on a really small defined blending brush, and I'm going to apply this to the outer corner of my eyes and also the inner corner of my eyes, kind of doing that halo effect, and a little bit in the crease. And then I switched brushes right here to a little bit more dense brush just so I could pack on the color a little bit more, so it's a little bit more intense, if you know what I'm saying. But I'm just doing the same motion.
Now for the eyelid color, I'm taking this really pretty like burgundy glittery red shade. It's called Cran Apple, and I'm just taking that on my finger and applying it to my lid and just blending out any of the edges. Now going in with this darker plummy brown shade called Chip, and I'm just going to use this to deepen up the look. So I'm going to apply this to the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm also going to apply it to the inner corner. Like I said, we're doing that halo effect. And then I'm just going to place a little bit of it into the crease as well. So once I have all those colors on there, I'm taking the transition brush once again and just blending and melting all the colors together. And just touching up the lid shade so we don't lose the intensity of that sparkle. Now for the under eyes, I'm taking my MAC Studio Fix powder in the color NC20, and I'm going to go ahead and buff away that bake under my eyes with this shade. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to my face, but I'm taking my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish and Medium Golden, and I'm just going to go ahead and buff away the bake on my face. Then we're going to go ahead and jump back to the eyes. I just wanted to go ahead and take away the bake before I got a little too dry. Now for the bottom lower lash line, I'm taking the darker plummy shade called Chip once again and just putting that really close to my lower lashes. And then just blending that in with the color Jax, which is that reddy color, with a little pencil brush. And then just touching up the brown on my lower lashes just so it stays dark. And that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. Now I'm just going to go ahead and line my eyes, and do my tight line with the pencil liner and also my waterline. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my wing using my Maybelline New York Line Stiletto eyeliner. Oh, I lied. We have something else to do with eyeshadow. I'm taking Beam, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight the inner corners of my eyes with this. And I'm also going to be placing some of this under my brow bone just to add a little bit of color right there. But first I'm going to go ahead and blend out that inner corner, make sure everything's blended together. And then I'm just taking a clean blending brush and blending that out as well. Now for lashes, I'm going to go ahead and curl them and apply a light coat of mascara because we are going to be applying some falsies. And so I'm doing that to the top and lower lashes. Now I'm taking this small Morphe brush. It's kind of an angled brush. And I'm going to go ahead and bake under my eyeshadow just to clean it up a little bit. And then taking the BECCA Sunlit bronzer, we're going to go ahead and start on the face. I'm going to go ahead and use this to warm up my complexion. Then I'm taking that small brush that we used under the eyeshadow to go ahead and carve out the cheeks as well. I'm just kind of playing around with this brush trying to see what I could use it for. And then I'm just taking the Morphe sponge and putting the rest of the powder under the contour. For blush, I'm using MAC Warm Soul. I forgot to film it. I'm so sorry guys, but yeah, that's what I'm using right here. And I'm applying some to my nose as well. And then I'm just going to go ahead and buff away that eyeshadow, that powder that I had under my eyeshadow. I don't know what I'm saying. And also the powder under my contour. And in order to blend out that line from the bake, I'm going to go ahead and take a contour cool tone shade and just blend that line out. Now for highlight, I'm taking EYLURE Gilded Honey. I just wanted to use a nice gold, so I'm applying that to my tops of my cheekbones. And I'm also going to highlight the center of my face with this as usual. Okay, and then after I have that highlight on there, I'm just touching up my blush a little bit, but I wanted a more intense highlight, so I'm spraying my brush with some MAC Fix Plus and just going over that one more time. Now to go ahead and finish up the eye look, I'm taking my Vegas Nay Allure lashes and I'm popping those on off camera, and those are your finished eyes. Now for lips, I'm going to go ahead and line them using my MAC Whirl lip liner. And then for lips, I'm taking this Bite lipstick in the color Root Beet or BeetRoot. I can't remember which way it goes, but I'm just applying that to my lips. And that is pretty much it for the look, guys. I hope that you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And go ahead and like this video if you like fall videos, so I can know to keep them coming for this fall season. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I love you guys. Till next time, guys. Bye.